What is going on, guys? Time Lord here, bringing you an updated version of my Dino Rabbit deck. Um, I tested this deck for a long time, and I won locals with it a few weeks back. It wasn't this past Saturday, it was the Saturday before that. Or not the Saturday before that. The one before that, actually. I couldn't play in the past two tournaments because I had to work. But I did win with it. I don't even remember my matchups because it was from a while back, but I've been busy, so I haven't really had time to get an updated profile out there for you guys to see. But it's done, it's complete, and it's freaking awesome. So I'll run through the plays. Obviously, most of you should know what it is, considering this deck is now budget, which bothers the hell out of me. But it's okay. It's okay. Also, I have RFG sleeves now. These sleeves are freaking amazing. I got them from hiddensupplies.com. Remove from game needs to make more colors of these sleeves so I can buy more of them. Right now they only come in white, but hopefully my camera will pick it up. They're embroidered along the back edges, and they just feel so much more durable than Ultra Pros. And shuffling them, I haven't really gone into extensive testing, but shuffling them seems to be a lot better as well. Plus, they just feel a lot better. And I hadn't really had them for a long time. I had them for about 3 or 4 weeks, but they haven't really accumulated any dirt or anything, knock on wood, yet, as far as I've seen. But they're really nice. They're like $6. I'll put the link to the website where I ordered them from. They sell out really quickly. I was able to snag 2 sets for me and a teammate of mine, so I have them now. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the deck profile. Of course, as Slim likes to say it, the Dynamic Duo, or the Delinquent Duo, whatever you like to prefer. 2 bunnies, can't have the deck without them. And then the 6 vanillas, Barney and his friend Sabersaurus, I guess. I went back to running Triple Guaiba. The deck that won YCS Barcelona ran 3 Guaibas. Ironically speaking, I sold my Guaibas during the weekend that the tournament was going on. I sold my Guaibas to a member of Team Zero, and then I saw that Macro Rabbit finally won, and I was like, oh shit, Guaiba's gonna go up in price. So I was able to snag them for really low again. I got them back, and I run them, and they're so good. Double Tour Guide, because you can only run 2. And then Sangan, don't run Night Assailant or anything. I just feel the deck doesn't need it. I mean, you can if you want, but I don't really like it. And then Double Thunder King. Thank you very much, Jerry. Teammate from Team Pandaborg. Woo! Thank you very much for getting me these secret Thunder Kings, by the way. I was wanting them so badly, and he got me a pretty good deal on them, too. So, Double Thunder King stops a lot of other plays like Geargia or Karkur, whatever the hell it is, and it's a good card. And then Double Spirit Reaper. This idea is also from Jerry, I guess, from Team Pandaborg. We play tested a lot with Double Reapers, and it's like, well, late game, poking with just a Spirit Reaper is really good because it takes advantage out of your opponent's hand. And you're sitting on board with a Logia or Dolka, or a lot of other damage on board, and it's like, oh, okay, well, I want to proceed to GG you. That's it for the monsters. I believe there's 19 of them, or 17 or something. I don't remember. 3 Lance, Triple Lance is freaking awesome, especially since we're running 3 Guaiba. It just protects a lot of your monsters. It's like, well, it's pretty self-explanatory. Like, if you're not running Guaiba, just play 2 Lance. There's not really a reason to play 3 Lance if you're not running Guaiba. Double MST, I side by third, but with Logia and Macro out on the field, there's really not a whole lot of back row hate that I need to worry about, except for maybe some things like Bottomless or something like that. Plus I have 3 Lance too, so Double Soul Taker. I love maining this card. Like, it gets around problematic cards like BLS, and it makes Light Pulsar miss timing and stuff like that too. So in case you're playing against a Chaos Dragon matchup and you don't have your macros out of the way, It's really useful. But I like Soul Taker. Some people say side it, but I like to main it because I heard somewhere not too long ago that if you can side it, you can main it. So, and that philosophy doesn't necessarily hold true to all the decks out there, but this one, I find quite advantageous. One of Mind Control. This card is amazing. If I don't get my Bunny Plays off, or if it gets Veilered, I Mind Control and overlay for rank 4. Dark Hole, Reborn, Heavy Storm, pretty explanatory. And then double macro because it's Macro Rabbit. I tried maining 3. It seems like too much of a dead draw though, so I bumped it down to 2. Side the 3rd. Double Compulse because Compulse is also good this format. It's just a good card in general. What the hell? Speaking of dirt, double Bottomless. Because it's all you can run, and Bottomless is a good card. It's another one of the stable cards. Double Fiendish Chain. I chose to run these over Dimensional Prison. I know, Dimensional Prison is my favorite card and whatnot, but these stop a lot more plays than just Dimensional Prison do. Prison gets over a lot of the big monsters, and Fiendish Chain just helps me gain advantage early game. So it's like, well, especially in the mirror match. Oh, Rabbit? No. Well, I mean, Rabbit gets around it, but it's like, okay, hit the Logia or Dolko or whatever. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, I just prefer 2 of them in there. 1 Torrential and 1 Road. I was playing 2 Tarantulas and no Starlight Road, but I like the protection of Starlight Road as well. So, and then of course you got 1 Warning and 1 Judgment. Still, I'm pretty sure it was Botang originally who said this, that I got this idea from. But 1 Warning is good. I love playing just the 1 Warning because paying extra life points is bad. And it's dead early game, so it's like you're more likely to draw it late game if you run 2. So I like to run 1. I seem to draw it at almost the exact times that I need it. And of course you got the Judgment there too. So 41 cards in the main deck. Let's go ahead and talk extra deck. It's pretty much the same thing from what I've been using. Double Levier because it's good. It gets back your bunnies and gets back your opponent's remove monsters as well. It's just a really good card. Acid Golem to get over big monsters like BLS and Dark Armed. Zenmaines. Tempo to take care of Zenmaines. Leviathan Dragon and Abyss Dweller. I decided to run Abyss Dweller over Utopia in this deck because Sabersaurus are water type, and I went off. I got off a play, which is interesting. I believe this is the correct ruling, but I was able to goes and match on the field, and I was able to go to Abyss Dweller with Sabersaurus, which is cool too. So, and then 1 Utopia Ray because I run Mind Control, and taking people's Utopias all day is what I do. 1 Photon Papilloperative because it's one of my favorite extra deck cards of all time. It's so good. And of course you got 2 Dolka and 2 Logia, pretty self-explanatory. And then 1 Stardust for the Starlight Road, and 1 Chimera Tech because I like citing 2 Cyber Dragons in this deck. But it's pretty self-explanatory. Just an update from my original Dino Rabbit deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to leave a comment with what you think. This deck is very consistent. I'm sure you can make some minor changes or whatever, and it'll pretty much run the same. I even saw somebody playing at locals this past weekend. They ran Hero Rabbit or Rabbit Heroes. They ran 2 Rescue Rabbit and the dinosaurs alongside the Elemental Hero monsters. So it's really interesting and unique. I wish I was able to get a deck profile of that, but I didn't have my stuff, unfortunately. So yeah, that's the deck profile, guys. Thanks for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. We're almost to 127. Woo! Shout out to the Team AKY. I will have a link to their channel in my description. It looks like they're just starting. I have my handy dandy laptop here next to me. They suggested for me to give them a shout out, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, they have some pretty cool videos on their channel. Like they have a card of the day sequence or whatever. But go check them out. I'll have the link to the channel in the description. And I will talk to you guys later.